Well, we've been in first place a couple of times. Then we've fallen out for a variety of reasons. But today, it's a completely different test. The January transfer window is open, we're playing the worst team in the league, and it's time to see how the B squad does. My name's FM20, and this is Forza Milan, episode 12. And we're going to start here on the transfer window. I do not believe we've had anybody go out just yet. We have not. We have had a couple players come in, though. The first one, I know I've highlighted him before. I just don't remember when. Could have been a couple episodes ago. Matias Arezzo comes to us from River Plate Montevideo in Uruguay. 18 years old, 3.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential ability. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is the fact he's right-footed. I have a dearth of right-footed strikers. I need a left-footed striker. Maybe I can retrain him, but I doubt it. Quick, pacey, well, not exactly pacey, but he could grow there, naturally fit. Mentally, he's really good across the board. A 9 positioning and 9 vision are his worst attributes there. He's 18 years old. He's already been capped at the under-20 level for Uruguay. Technically, he's really, really good. 16 heading, 14 first touch, 15 finishing, 14 dribbling, 12 passing, 15 technique. That's only going to get better. Even with a 16 heading and a 9 jumping reach, he's still an advanced forward. I would have thought he would have been more of a target man, but he's an advanced forward. We're going to play him at advanced forward today. Next in, Daily Sinkgraven from Bayer Leverkusen for 4.7 million euros. 25 years old, defensive left back. I need a depth back there. I saw he was available. He wasn't all that expensive. 25 years old, 2-star current ability, 2.5-star potential ability. Here on a impact sub contract, and he'll be an impact sub. The other thing I liked about him is that he's also a very good deep line playmaker. So he'll get playing time at both positions, and if pinch, he can fill in at left winger. But if he's playing there, we've got bigger problems. And that's pretty much it for the transfer window. It literally just opened. We've got, where am I looking here? We've got 33 million to play with, and we're spending a little bit. You know what? Let me fix this here real quick. 25 million plus 200K now in the salary budget, so we're doing okay there. So it's been a few games. We haven't lost any. We've drawn one to Bayern. Since our loss to Roma, we've been on a really good run. The defense has really clamped down, although our offense has had to come through and rescue us a couple of times. We beat Sporting 2-1 thanks to goals by Piatek and Suso. We then thumped Sampdoria 6-3. Everybody just had a solid day here. Rodrigo goal, Suso goal, Kara goal. Nicola Muru had an own goal for Sampdoria. Giovanni Lorenzo had a goal. Piatek had a goal in extra time. Against Inter, we beat them. This put us in first place just for a little bit. We beat them 1-0 thanks to a Giovanni De Lorenzo goal, although in all honesty, if Lazaro hadn't been sent off, it probably would have been a draw. We were then home against Torino. We won thanks to a Frank Kessie goal, and then he got sent off in the 71st minute. A Suso goal. Piatek had a penalty kick in the 90th minute, and Jamesidi Barat had a goal in the 96th minute, extra time. Bayern Munich, we tied 1-0 thanks to a layout goal in the 15th minute. Tolisso had a 12th-minute goal. This was one of those games where they were playing for, I'm not quite sure. I think they knew with a tie, they were going to get second place, and they did. Sporting is out. Shakhtar goes to the Europa League. Sassuolo was a really tough game. Took a Suso extra time goal in the 93rd minute for us to win. I was really thinking it was a draw. Then he just had I'm not going to call it a miracle goal, but it was an extra time goal. We were at Napoli, and we won 3-0. Leao goal, Piatek a goal, Paqueta goal in the 90th minute. And then this was the game we were going to play. We were going to play Empoli, but I was moving along. I was like, hey, what the heck, no worries. And then we absolutely thumped them 5-1. It would have been 5-0, except Leo Stulak had an extra time goal. Rodrigo a brace a goal, Suso goal, Leao goal, Piatek a goal. So today, at the start of the transfer window, we are playing Ascoli, who is the very last team in the league. Leao leads us with 13 goals, Suso 7.71 rating, and the most assists at 8. Paqueta, a solid game, or a solid pass completion rating. Suso, 4 players of the match. Theo Keller, 13 yellow cards. Kessie has 1 yellow card. In 18 matches, our 55 goals are first in the league. Our 15 goals allowed are 4th best. We're 2nd highest in yellow cards. You knew it was going to happen. So today, it's Ascoli. And we're going to play a really rotated side. Yes, there are going to be some first-teamers, but I think we have a chance. You know, even if we draw, we'll still be a point ahead of Juventus should they win. We're 4 points ahead of them now. And my first-teamers really need to rest, because if you look at the schedule, we got Bologna coming up back-to-back for Serie A and the Tim Cup. And frankly, by all rights, I should probably be playing all 3 of these games. Yeah, you know, we might do a triple live com today. We'll see how the time works out. So anyhow, or at the very least, we'll skip the first Bologna game and do the second Bologna game. Because, you know, playing the back-to-back within 4 days is fun, great fun. So anyhow, I'm going to set my second best 11, check my reserves. I'm going to come back for the match against Ascoli in just a bit. And this is the team we're starting today. Donnarumma in goal, Theo, Caldera, Musacchio, and Di Lorenzo as the defensive back 4. Benasser and Paqueta as the midfielders. James and Vignato as the attack midfielders. Rebic and Arezzo up top as the strikers. Wow, that's a really defensive formation of 5-2-2-1. 2 defensive midfielders, 2 midfielders, 5 defensive backs. They are definitely playing for the draw. Oh, I forgot to move myself over. Here we go. 10 minutes in, we've had 5 shots, 2 on target already. Filignani sends it forward. Armani heads it down. Troiano, Paqueta misses the tackle. Bari to Varga. Up into space. Di Lorenzo has it. Drives forward, centers it to Benasser. He's got options. Out to Theo. Centers it back to Benasser. To Paqueta. To Benasser. Paqueta. Out to Di Lorenzo. Cuts right, holds it up. Paqueta top the box, and he blasts it in. What a strike. That was well done. I see something here. Yeah, the defender got pulled over and just left Paqueta open at the top of the box. Filignani makes a nice save. Blasts it forward. Musacchio. Oh, nice first touch. Caldera. Over to Theo. To Benasser. To James. Paqueta. Di Lorenzo. In the box. Gets by the defender and he's fouled. Who's going to take this? James is. Okay. And the Welshman scores. Well done. 2-0. His second goal of the season. And there go my fans again. Crescenzi on the throw to Cavion. To Troiano. Out to Anastasio. Holds it up to Ninkovic. Oh, off Donnarumma and in. That was some nice ball movement by Ascoli. Yeah, Donnarumma left too much of the goal open. And that is halftime. Well, we're ahead 2-1 thanks to 18 shots, 9 on target. They've had 1 and 1 and they've scored on that. And they did not like my "there's room for improvement." Okay. Caldera is still apprehensive. Benasser. Musacchio off James and in? I don't know if that was intentional or not. Let's take a look. Benasser sends the corner in. Oh, double header. James did go up and get it. All 5'6" of them. Okay. Now, just shy of 60 minutes, we're going to get a couple players off here. Here we're going to switch formations. I've had this one in the training it for a while now. We're going to bring Tonali on to replace Rebic. We're going to bring Di Lorenzo on. We're going to take Di Lorenzo off and bring on Bonifazi. And we're going to leave Arezzo up top as the striker. Nasser, corner kick in again. Troiano knocks it away. Tonali's there. Back to Benasser. He holds it up. James, he's getting his hat trick. Tonali, top the box. Paqueta bounces back and forth. Vignato. Paqueta tries again. Tonali. Paqueta, third time. Jeez, dude, you had help on the right. Pass it out on the right. Concentrate. And now they're all complacent. Theo to Tonali. To Benasser. Back to Theo. Oh, Paqueta gets the rebound. Tonali. All the way out to Bonifazi. There you go. Don't know what the heck was over that little body language thing in the center there. Sorry, Paqueta. Centers it in. Arezzo. Benasser. Oh, he buries it. That was well done. And an assist by Arezzo. Yeah, they're leaving too many guys open. Gonna go to tactics here one more time. We are gonna bring on Sinkraven. It's odd. He's a better complete wingback than he is wingback. I'm not quite sure why, but okay. Absolute domination of Ascoli. And for a squad that's mostly the B squad, this is a good sign. 37 shots, 14 on target. James a brace of goals. Master goal, Paqueta goal. All around, excellent performance. So the question is, we've got Bologna coming up and then Bologna again. Do I play a half and a half squad and then a full squad the second one? I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to skip the Serie A game. We're going to come back for the Tim Cup game. And you know what? Let me save this here real quick before anything happens. And that's what we're going to do because this was all of 8 minutes long, and that's before I started editing. So we're going to be back with our first round Tim Cup game against Bologna in just a bit. Well, we won our first match against Bologna, the Serie A match, which was good. Rafael Leo had a 12-minute goal. Kessie had a 21st-minute goal. That's after he missed a penalty kick. Rodrigo had a goal right before the half, and Bologna they gave up. I mean, they had not a whole lot going on. The Santander goal they had in the 90th minute was... Well, I'm not going to say it was deserved, but they did 4 shots, 2 on target the entire game, one of which went in the goal. We had 17 and 8. Everybody had a pretty solid performance. As you can see, it was a decently rotated side. So today, though, we've got probably our best 11 on the field. Transfer-wise, Jesus Gabriel Hilali is looking like he's going to Spal. Rainier is a player from Brazil we're bringing on a trial. Musacchio is going to Zenit, but that doesn't happen until July. Let's go to the transfer history here. Mattia Caldera. Fiorentina wanted him on loan, and they were willing to pay me €325,000 a month, in addition to covering his entire salary. And I said, sure, why not? Can I check something out here? Contract. We can get his loan report. Oh, Milan pays salary for durational loan. That's okay. Because he's making €78,000. So we're coming out €150,000 a month ahead anyways. So I'm going to double check my best 11, set the reserve, and I'm going to come back for our Serie A first round match against Bologna in the Tim Cup in just a sec. And this is the team we're playing today. Donnarumma in goal, Theo Romagnoli, Musacchio, and Di Lorenzo as the defensive back four, Tonali and Kessie as the midfielders, Rodrigo and Suso as the attacking midfielders, Piatek and Lau up top as the strikers. So the first game against Bologna was really good. Rodrigo picks up the loose ball, curls around the right, holds it back up, back out to Suso, top the box to Di Lorenzo, Tonali, out to Musacchio, who's out of position. Piatek, top of the box, Tonali takes the shot and he scores his first goal of the season. He has like 6 or 7 assists. He was bound to score eventually. That was well done. 2nd minute in. Just sitting at the top of the box. That channel opened right there. Rainy day at the San Siro. Not a lot of people in the stands. Olsen, Donnarumma, nice block. Goes out for the Bologna corner kick. Knocked away, and that is the highlight. I'm not a huge fan when FM does that. Suso, corner kick in. In the crowd. Leo runs it down. Musacchio, back out to Tonali. Out to Suso on the right. Gets by one defender. Tonali tries again. Bounces it off the wall. Kessie out on the left. In the box. Takes the shot off Fantoni and in. He's well off the pace he set last season, but last season I believe was a record in terms of midfielder goals. Fantoni got a hand on it, but it wasn't enough. Oh, we're only 7 minutes in. Dominguez to Mabaye. Dispossessed by Suho. Suso, rather. Suho, good grief. In the crowd, and what a poor, poor effort. Hernandez had a gashed leg, so we're going to bring on Levin Kurzawa. Donnarumma sends it forward. Suso, nice first touch. Out to Di Lorenzo on the right, running alone. Cuts inside, holds it up. Leao crosses it. Rodrigo's there, and he heads it over the crossbar. He had a goal in the last match that was just. The ball caromed off about 2 different players and landed right at his feet. He didn't even think about it. He just shot and buried it at the back of the net. The Bologna player's dispossessed. Rodrigo has it. And Dominguez dispossesses Rodrigo, but he runs down. Nope, he's going to let the ball go out. Be a throw-in. Oh, is that a foul? Oh, I got music for this. No penalty. Okay. Means Kessie can't miss another penalty kick. I'm calling that a corner. That's interesting. I thought it went out of bounds just before the corner hash. Piatek runs down to Karam. Out to Kessie. To Musacchio. And highlight ends. Coming up on halftime. Bologna's worked their way back into the game with 5 shots, 4 on target, but the 2 goals we've had have been very, very helpful. Tell Tonali to calm down here. Let's keep it going the second half. Dominguez. Donnarumma gathers that in, no problem. Out to Kessie. To Di Lorenzo. Gets by 1. Drops it over to Kessie. Out to Suso. Threads through the Bologna defenders. Out to Kurzawa all alone on the left. He holds it up. Drives forward, crosses it in. Leao heads it over the crossbar. Dominguez from just outside the box. Denswell's there. He hits the post and in. Di Lorenzo has a bruised ankle. We'll get him off here in a minute, too. Nice header by Denswell. Get Bonifacion for Di Lorenzo. Donnarumma. Long pass towards Suso. Oh, lovely first touch. In the crowd. Drives left. Drops it off to Rodrigo, who cuts inside. Over to Kessie. Up to Lau. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Kessie to Tonali. Up to Suso. Back to Tonali. Out to Kurzawa. To Tonali. Kurzawa. Tonali. Kurzawa. I sense a theme here. Tonali. Driving left. Shadowed by 2 players. Sends it all the way back to Romagnoli. Holy cow, are they pressing? Orsolini. 1-on-1. Soriano. Tie game. That was just. You know what, we'll go to 75 minutes and see what happens. Well, Orsolini just got injured. That's not good for them. Calabrese. Tonali intercepts that. Goes right to Rodrigo. Look at him move. And he's dispossessed, but Suso picks it up. And he's dispossessed by Dominguez. Out to Olsen, who's all alone, one-on-one with Donnarumma. And Donnarumma saves it. Okay, you know what? We are stuck in. We're not going to get stuck in. We are going to work tighter, though. And use the offside trap. Romagnoli knocks it away, but goes right to Soriano. Oh, bounces it off the wall, but Calabrese's going to run it down. Kind of, sort of run it down. He kind of hesitated. Musacchio to Romagnoli. Out to Kurzawa. And he's dispossessed by Calabrese. Jesus. Olsen running wild to get on the right. Gets by the one defender. He's going to center it in. Santander's there. Oh, wow. What a stop. I don't know by who. There's a bunch of red jerseys in the center there that just, the ball bounced off of it. I suspect there was an opening, but somebody moved in the way. Layout, top of the box. Dispossessed by Denswell. Jeez. Suso, corner kick in. Dominguez knocks it away. Romagnoli's going to run it down, tap it back to Suso. Crosses in again. Leao runs that down as it went through the box untouched. Musacchio to Tonali. To Kessie. Back to Tonali. Back out to Musacchio. Out to Rodrigo. Gets it in. Piatek's there off the post. Hunaut's going to get that. We got back on defense really well. Oh, he's dispossessed by Suso. Nice. Long pass. Corbo knocks it down. Goes right to Denzel, who heads it up to Brigani. Up to Hunau. Nuts. 1-on-1 with Donnarumma. Fouled. Son of a gun. Who did that? If that's Kessie, I'm going to scream. No, it's Musacchio. The name's right there. Jeez. Come on, Donnarumma. Nope. His first goal of the season, too. Nice. Romagnoli to Lau. Piatek's there and he scores. Holy smokes, did we get lucky there. We're going to go back to the balanced. Nice goal by Piatek. At one point in time, Tottenham wanted him, but nothing really came of that. Dominguez knocked away. Brignani up to Soriano. Back to Brignani. They get an extra time goal here. Fantoni. Is he going to get there? He is. Calabrese. Up to Olsen. Back to Calabrese to Olsen to Calabrese. Over to Dominguez. To Calabrese. A lot of back and forth. Calabrese, Dominguez, up to Soriano, up to Santander. Oh, Donnarumma, brilliant save. Well, not brilliant, but a very good save. Wow, okay. Let's just go to extra time? I don't know. I haven't looked at the Tim rules, really. Tim Cup rules, to be honest with you. And that went through the box. Olsen tried to get ahead on it, but couldn't. Musacchio, up to Suso. Centers it to Kessie, up to Piatek. Dispossessed. Rodrigo's there one-on-one, and he scores near post. Ooh, extra time goal, but I will take... Oh, we're still very attacking. That's his 11th goal this season. I'm going to see if I can't get him on loan again. It'd be nice. Of course, if we get a ton of money in the offseason, too, it may be worth trying to sign him, but... I don't know. We've got some options. And that is the game. Holy cow. 2 extra time goals. Jesus. HFM, come on. Lord knows we needed it, though. Good grief. Part of me says I should be happy we won. The other part of me says it took 2 extra time goals to do it. Lorenzo's out with a bruised ankle. We'll come back and do the press conference here in a minute. 500,000 euros. Bonaventura's not happy. The problem is he's not getting a lot of playing time here. The other problem is he's getting 170,000 euros a week. He's wanted, but Burnley wants us to cover half his salary. That's not going to happen. His salary demands are so flipping high. Let's check the schedule out here. We're going to come back for our Champions League first round knockout game against Celtic. I totally missed the draw on that. Yeah, it looks like a typical Celtic season. Although they got shellacked 5-1 by PSG. Came in second, though. Which in that group, well, was between them and Porto. I think Galatasaray is a decent team, but PSG's going to do what PSG did. Hell, 3 goals the entire... Oh, jeez. So, anyhow, that's what we're going to do. We're coming back for Celtic and extra time goals. That's about all I have to say about that. I just realize I say that every episode, but that's 2 more. We've had so many extra time goals, and I've pointed this out to Sports Interactive. It's getting out of hand. It's just getting flipping insane. So, if you did like what you've seen and heard, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I will answer those as fast as I can. My name is FM20, and I thank you for watching Forza Milan, episode 12.